Starting my speech in 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are highly questioning the morality the government of the house keeps talking about in this debate. Why? Because they find it immoral to kill animal only because we don't have their consent to be killed, and they don't have the power to fight us, the slaughterer, to begin with. But we believe that there is no difference between them killing animals with them killing plants, which you also don't have their consent to be killed. The plants also don't have the power to fight you as the slaughterer or as the killer, right? So therefore, the morality in this debate coming from the government side of the house is highly questioned. Second of all, ladies and gentlemen, we believe that the moment they are concerning about environment, about the healthy side, and so on and so forth, it is highly questioned under their side of the house. Why? I'm going to explain to you in my argument. So moving on to the arguments, right? First of all, why we believe that it is still justified to eat meat even when the government side of the house says that it's immoral. We believe that the main question the government side of the house should answer is that as a state, how much of a power you hold to ban or prohibit or even limiting society to eat something, right? Because we believe that eating something, you want to eat food, you want to drink something, you want to drink boba, or you want to drink iced tea, is the right of the consumers, right? And that can apply in this meat debate. Why? We believe that the government of the house problem is that it is immoral to eat meat. Yes, we concede that there are some people who feels that way, that they feel immoral to eat the meat. But under our side of the house as well, there is still something called vegan. If you feel like it's immoral to eat meat, you can go vegan. You can go eat full plant-based diet. But we believe that you should not force everyone to do the same as you, especially the one who did not have the same vision as you, that they still find it still morally to eat meat. So this main justification is highly questioned under the government side of the house, and we believe that they should answer it in the beginning of the debate. Second of all, ladies and gentlemen, talking about the immorality to eating meat, right? For example, we believe that every creature is set to die. That is how the cycle of life is. Some creature will die at some point, and it's not a cruelty anyway. Why? Because we believe that the mechanism of killing or slaughtering an animal, there is still like the regulation, SOP, or standard of operation procedure, which is you cannot torture them, you cannot killing them in a painful way. For example, like when you're going to slaughter a cow, for example, you can just chop its head away. Like one chop is all it takes for us to end their life, ladies and gentlemen. It's not like they are suffering like the government side of the house claimed at the very beginning of the debate, right? We also believe that if there is a violation regarding this, the cruelty coming from the company and so on and so forth, there will still be supervision of the company, that if it's not susway with the SOP, for example, there will be complaint and there will be punished anyway, because we believe that there is consequences in every action, and therefore it is also applied in the under our side of the house. Second characteristic of the company is that they are following the business trends, which is eco-friendly trend, ladies and gentlemen. So therefore, the moment the government side of the house is concerning about how producing and consuming meat is producing more carbons, taking more lands, and so on and so forth, we believe that we as the company have more modern mechanism that is more eco-friendly in farming the meat and producing the meat itself. Moreover than that, ladies and gentlemen, comparatively under their solution, which is like substituting all meat with plant-based diet, for example, we believe that it is not that better anyway, because when you develop a field, especially when it was made to subsidize the entire country's need of a food, we believe that the land should be enlarged anyway to accommodate the needs of the whole country. So what this going to lead? We believe that the lands are going to be more limited and more vulnerable. Why? Because you use those lands to plant more plants, for example. And not to mention the carbon that you produce, because you obviously going to use like chemical stuff such as fertilizer and other things in order for you to harvest the plant in a good way, right? In a good quality. So therefore the environment is not any better under the government side of the house, so that's why it should not be credited anymore. Second of all, ladies and gentlemen, we also believe that the morality under the livestock animal is going to be more more guaranteed under our side. Why? Because when you have a livestock farm, for example, we believe that it is safe haven for them. Talking from the point of view of the livestock animal, we believe that the farm is the safe haven for them. Why? Because there is no predators. Their anxiety is going to lower and lower because they don't have to worry about predators that's going to eat them like at any time, attack them at any time, and so on and so forth. Not to mention that in a farm you're going to be well fed, like they don't have to live in a wildlife that they have to find their own food and so on and so forth. Talking about the slaughtery, we also believe that the farmers, the producers will slaughter the livestock animals at a certain age, which is a normal age for them to die. So talking about this, we believe that whether you're slaughtered or not, you're going to die anyway because that's your normal age to die. So therefore, from the animal's point of view itself, it's not going to be that cruelty, and it should not be condemned at any way. So another point of view we're going to take is from the society, ladies and gentlemen. Notice how we have segmented society. Not every country has like rich society and so on and so forth. We believe that meats are more accessible and more affordable. Notice how vegan food right now is more expensive than if you compare with meat and other non-vegan food. So therefore, we believe in the sake of the affordability and accessibility of society to access nutrients, we believe that eating meat is still moral anyway, and we as state should not ban production and consumption of meat. Moreover than that, ladies and gentlemen, talking about the nutrients of the people, we believe that there is still some nutrients that cannot be replaced by plants, for example. There are some exclusive nutrients that that we can get only from animals. For example, like the nutrients in salmon, for example, cannot be substituted in any plants in this entire world. We believe that from these difficulties, from this inaccessibility under the government of the house, we believe that we as states should not ban the production and consumption of meat, because we believe that it's still within their right, within their obligation in producing stuff that is affordable for their people. We proud to oppose.